friends, the 49ers just fell 5-2, losing to the Minnesota Vikings 20-17. It was an all-around embarrassing performance on every side of the ball, including coaching. But to start, we're going to start with the most important position, quarterback, so Brock Purdy. With a chance to win the game in the final drive, Brock Purdy threw an interception straight to a defender. This was following another fourth quarter interception that he had thrown straight to the defense. So it seems like in the most important moments with the highest pressure that Brock Purdy cannot be trusted. Coming into this game, a lot of people praised Brock Purdy for his ability to take care and protect the ball, but he had actually ranked 4th overall in turnover-worthy plays, and it seems now, without his full cast of elite players being at prime health, that his luck might be regressing. It wasn't all bad from Brock Purdy, though. He was facing a ton of pressure, the offensive line was terrible, and he did make some nice plays, specifically with his legs, to escape pressure and get the ball out. Also, his connection with Brandon Ayuk is still extremely strong. Unfortunately, that was not nearly enough for tonight. This game's loss wasn't all on Brock Purdy, though. The 49ers defense was so disappointing in this game. They could not stop the run against Cam Akers to save their life. They couldn't get off the field on 3rd down. They continuously let the Vikings walk down the field playing off coverage, and they literally never made Kirk Cousins look uncomfortable once. I don't know if Steve Wilks' scheme has been found out and maybe Kirk Cousins was able to see it on film, but he seemed to never second guess what was coming about. He completely diced them up. Speaking of Steve Wilks, I think he completely lost his mind with that play call. 16 seconds left in the first half. He decided to call an all-out blitz. He put his secondary in a terrible position, and they gave up a 60-yard touchdown. But to be honest, it was both sides of the ball. The 49ers looked completely flustered and undisciplined this game. They committed multiple penalties on both sides. They wasted timeouts. They gave up easy yards. The Vikings thoroughly outplayed the 49ers. They looked like the more dominant team that deserved to win on both sides of the ball the entire night. Lastly, before anyone blames injuries on this loss, and not Brock Purdy, not the game plan, not the defense, I would like to acknowledge, while yes, they were missing Deebo Samuel and Trent Williams, they also had Christian McCaffrey, George Kittle, Brandon Ayuk. They had Juwan Jennings. They have Jordan Mason, who literally averages 6 yards a carry and inexplicably does not get his number called tonight. The Vikings were missing Justin Jefferson, and they didn't skip a beat. This 49ers team looked rattled. Brock Purdy played poorly in the most important moments. This defense needs some serious help on both sides of the ball. Their pass rush with 0 sacks, their coverage that gave up a combined 378 yards and committed multiple penalties and gave up multiple touchdowns. Oh yeah, and Jake Moody's on notice, missing a 40-yard field goal. He almost lost his job tonight. He did redeem himself by making a 55-yard field goal in the second half, but for a team with Super Bowl aspirations, you cannot be closing your eyes and hoping to God that your kicker is going to make a field goal. So he needs to get it together. So does the rest of the team. Next week they play the Bengals. Let's see if they can do it.